So today I'm going to be talking about a new Panasonic trimmer which was sent to me for review from the team at Panasonic. So a big thank you to them for this opportunity and for making this video happen. The model that I'm going to be talking about today is the Panasonic ER-GD60. Now this is slightly different from any other trimmer that I've used, and you'll see why. It's just a different way of using a trimmer, and I actually really like it. So first I'm going to open the box, let you see what's inside, and then we'll go through all the different pieces of the trimmer, how I found it. I've been using it for just over a week now, and yeah, I think it's doing a pretty good job. So we'll crack this box open. I'll just let you see what's in the box. Now obviously I've used this trimmer already, so it has been unboxed, but this is just to show you what's inside. So, empty box, as you can see, the ER-GD60. And inside here you get the usual bag with instructions and a nice sort of velvety travel case. Perfect for packing away if you're going travelling a lot, which is something I'm actually trying to do more of. So this is really handy to have. Just stops you losing all the pieces, because there are a few little bits and pieces that could end up getting lost if you didn't have a travel case. So that's one of my favourite things that comes with a trimmer, and it's not very often that you get them, to be honest. So inside the actual packaging you get the following. So charger, obviously, it's a rechargeable trimmer, and it can actually be used plugged in, so you can have it corded or cordless, so whichever you prefer. I know I've been stuck in the situation before where I've been trimming my beard and it runs out of power halfway through, which is an absolute nightmare because usually you can't actually work the trimmer whilst it's being charged. This one lets you run both, so you can have it corded or cordless, which to me is a massive bonus and a huge help, especially when you're in a bit of a rush and you've forgotten to charge it. So corded or cordless, it's a win for me. You also get a little cleaner brush, which comes with pretty much every trimmer, just to make sure you keep it clean. So the trimmer itself, it comes with a few adapters, but I will show you the trimmer and then we will go on to the adapters after that. So this is the Panasonic ER-GD60, and the reason it's different is it's actually an L shape. So I don't know if you can tell, but your normal trimmers, the blade would probably be that way, and you would trim like this, whereas this, the blade's at the side, and you kind of hold it like you would a toothbrush, but you don't really want to be brushing your teeth with this. So you hold it and trim that way with the adapters. So it's a design that I've not actually seen before, but I actually really like. It feels natural. So I'll show you the adapters it comes with. This is one of your first heads you can use. Now this is just the blade on its own. So that would be classed as your detail and styling, so if you're doing any edging or, for me, I like to keep it quite clean at the top here, so I have to kind of shave my cheek. So managing to use this for detailing is perfect. It's a lot easier than doing this, I would feel. I kind of just run the blade down the side and then up, which is good. The next head that you have is this one here. And the heads work by just clipping them on, so you would just slide that over and clip it. Now all this does here basically shields the bottom half of the blades, so you're left with just the top. This head here is used for detailing, so if you are doing any edging, for me, this would probably be quite handy here as well. I've never actually thought of that. I just live life dangerously and just use the blade itself, but you could run this along, but making sure that you keep this bit here covered so it doesn't actually trim off any of the areas you don't want to get touched. So that's the first head. Haven't actually used that one yet, but now that I've realised how useful it could be, I probably will. Next up, we have the main head. Now this one here is probably what you would use on a day-to-day basis, unless you do just like to keep yourself completely trimmed with just the blades. This one here actually lets you adjust, so it works by, again, popping it over the top. As you see, it's got a comb brush to kind of guide you, but it works here by just twisting this dial. And what this does is it moves, I don't know if you can see, but it moves these further out. So obviously it increases the length that you're shaving. So for me, normally I sit about 7mm. It has little numbers in here. Don't know if you can see that either. I'll put some close-ups that actually let you see how short you want your facial hair to be. So for this, I normally sit about a 7, 7.5, and then if I'm doing further down, it would be about 4. So quickly, I can just twist this dial, and it locks into the length, and then it's just a case of going through and trimming. So I really like this. It's, as I said, it's different. It's one that I did think it would take a bit getting used to, but it was actually surprisingly quick to change into this different motion because you do it when you're brushing your teeth. It feels natural. So thank you again, Panasonic, for sending me this trimmer. It will be something that I'm going to be using again and again, and would definitely recommend that if you're looking for a trimmer, this is one to definitely add to your list. I'll put links below if you're on my YouTube channel, but it is the Panasonic ER-GD60. I'll put that across the bottom here just so you've got the model number. And again, thank you Panasonic for sending me this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.